I don't know how you get that, but I'm not gonna question it. Kyle, what up? Not much. Yeah, it's a good and a bad thing. How's your ear feeling? Oh boy. Oh, I was gonna 50 that guy was actually still on that. Not gonna lie, I was going for pure accuracy on that. Game's been reinstalled. It's been reinstalled for a bit, but yeah, the season might be chalked in threes. I'm not gonna lie. I think I've done irreparable damage to my MMR. I genuinely don't think I can repair it. I might have to just get 8 hours of sleep this weekend. You know, drink a 400 milligram of caffeine, and then just grind like all day. Because I genuinely don't know how else I would make up this MMR gap. I'm like 1570 or something in threes. It's the lowest I've been in like eons. I did not realize how many MMR I dropped. Part of it is due to decisions like that. I don't know why I turned for that. Sleep deprived will help. I mean, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think I need to like get a full night's sleep and then chug caffeine and then go from there. Like, it's not an ideal lifestyle, but one that's gonna need to happen. Because at the end of the day, it's hard to even like hit clips in these games when half my time is just spent like policing the midfield for whiffs or random nonsense, you know? I tried to fake that guy on the 50, and then he just never ended up going, so it ended up just being a wide open hit. Nice. I think I meant like 8 hours the whole weekend. No. I think I just need to like literally chug caffeine over the weekend and get my MMR back, because I feel like I'm still like good on being able to carry these games, but past couple days of trying to stream you on like 5-6 hours sleep, but yeah, that's not gonna work. But even if you're caffeinated or anything. So I'm trying to get back on the horse, that stuff, but oh, it's hard. Because I stream at night, I need to be caffeinated, but if you're caffeinated and you drink it too late, then you stay up too late. And then if you stay up too late, you don't get rested for the next day, you know? Just in case. Hey, Bajogi. I think the decision fatigue of corporate work makes game even harder than normal. I wouldn't be surprised by that. I do feel like things have gotten a lot weirder for me energy-wise as my job has ramped up. Because a lot of it is just like constant stuff. Kyle, thank you for the 10.
Been a while since I was first to donate. Have you tried sleepy time tea at night? Use honey and it knocks you out for a good night's sleep.
I don't think I have like chamomile or any like sleepy time tea, but I think it's mainly just because it's not necessarily like I have sleep problems, like, oh, I just can't sleep. I think it's because I'm taking caffeine too late in the day, and basically that's just guaranteed to not work out for you. Because my brain is just a little too wired at like midnight, 1 a.m., 2 a.m., so I gotta fix my caffeine timing. Stream lag or my internet? You refresh the stream, just swipe down and up. Thank you for the 10 though. I don't know why, but the standard for first donations lately on stream has been 10. It's a neato trend that I appreciate. I have realized I think I might have to delay getting my new car in a way that I didn't even think about until like yesterday night. Yeah, I was literally on. I found a go-to deal my friend sent me for a car, and I was literally about to buy a car. I was literally on the purchase page with everything already and whatnot. And then I remembered that part of my car finance application is your income proof. And for them, they're like, yeah, just submit your 2 recent pay stubs. And I realized my income isn't promoted yet. So I don't have pay stubs that show me making what I said I will be making for the year. And then I was like, oh. And then I started thinking about it. I was like, all right, well, my promotion goes on August 25th, which means I would wait until 2 pay stubs, which means 28 days later. So more or less, September 25th is when I would be eligible to prove my income. So that means I can't get my car basically until September. That or I just get a bunch of money, like get an insane amount of money just transferred to my account and then buy a car with that. But even still, I realized, like, I'm like, oh, wait. Yeah, I'm like, I can't buy this car because I don't want to, get a hard credit check, And then when they ask for, oh, okay, cool, what's your, income stuff? I'm like, oh, well, believe me, buddy, my promotion's coming in soon. I'm like, is it though? CM Punk? I get it, I look like CM Punk. So many people come in here saying that. 20 days later, I'm pretty sure my wife's watching that right now. Yeah. So many 28 film franchise things. Do you exercise? I walk a decent amount per day. I've not actively been like working out, I will say. You feel better? I can't tell. Not ideal. Also, chat, yeah. 3s might be a chalk for the season, so I'm gonna try and get it back, I promise, but yeah, I just don't know if it's possible right now. I'm just confused in the 28 days later universe how, like, the zombies are still alive. Like, haven't they run out of people to kill at that point? I don't know, when did zombies start becoming a virus? Do you guys know? Because I feel like back in the day, zombies, I don't know if, like, Romero's, like zombies. Like, I don't know if those zombies were virus-based. I think they were, like, just, like, The Walking Dead, like, oh, it's witchcraft. What series was responsible for making it into a virus? Because I feel like that's like I feel like if you ask 9 out of 10 people, like, what is a zombie? How does zombies spread? They're like, they bite. I'm like, but what's the mechanism of them turning? People say virus, but I'm like, it wasn't always like that. When did it turn? Was it Resident Evil because of T-Virus? Oh, that's a good shout, actually. It could be Resident Evil. I don't know if a video game would be that impactful, though. I feel like it'd be a movie. I really thought Near Post had that. Unfortunately. Not gonna lie, you look like apparently Jack just the beard. No hate. Why would you say it? No hate. That is also another one I hear a lot. I Am Legend was a virus. Was it that big of a movie? I want to say Walking Dead, honestly. That show was a phenomenon for a while. But I feel like it might have been earlier than that, so that's why I'm kind of like, Is that really Zen? No, buddy. Use your brain. Zen lives in France. Oh, okay. Just got that one through. I turned because I'm like, it's okay. Teammate's got that 50, and of course he doesn't. And not only doesn't he jump for it, he gets dunked right into our goal. Oh, that's embarrassing. He didn't even see me and left it. He just straight up didn't jump. Oh no. Oh well. I should have double committed jumped. Wait tides? I didn't know you were in France, though. I'm not in France. I just said, like, why would Zen be in this lobby? Like, I am very clearly not French. Oh. Also, I don't know if you ever watched a pro lobby. This is definitely not a pro lobby. I don't know. Sorry, I don't mean to be just like rude. I'm just like, I don't know, man. I feel like there's enough clues here to answer your question. Man, I love playing against players who are very clearly not this MMR, with players on my team who have red tags, who are bragging that they just got Grand Champ for the first time last season. Very cool. I hate having D-ranked this far. This is actually so sad. Night Living Dead was first say it was an unknown plague. Oh, it was? I always thought, oh. Never mind, I thought Night of the Living Dead was actually curse-based or something, so that's on me. All right, we gotta take it past that first guy, unfortunately. Stay. Sad. Doable? So we're playing an European server. Sucko! I'm in North America! That's US West! You can't see it, but I'm in US West! I am a US citizen! This is not in Europe! Pass it. Back post! Wait, I do! Why would you not jump? Oh man, I thought we set it up. We actually had a chance at that. Sad. Oh well, it's okay. We're gonna lose most of these games anyway. Hey, side up. Mr. Tippy. I mean, I was going horribly. The season's already chalk for threes. We're actually, I've actually accepted that. I'm just gonna try again next season. I'm literally gonna wait out the rest of the season in threes. We're probably just gonna prioritize twos from now on. Yeah. Oh, we both have the exact same idea. That's funny. Oh. Wait, Laxter, what? You didn't chase that? Eh. Buddy. Oh. Well, I rushed that one because that loopy fake child, so I didn't see that. But then I was like, it's okay, Lax is in the middle. I'm a little lost on the positioning on this guy. I think I have time to shoot this. Heavy touch. Black Story missed that boost on Fort. On Saturn servers? Yeah, I don't play on Earth. You guys have weak internet. A-Tup's not editable rotationally correctly on keyboard? Nope. I play on Wii nunchucks. What's up, Taco? Not much. Season might be chalked in 3s, so we're gonna probably be prioritizing 2s for a bit. Simply just because I have ruined my MMR so much in 3s that I don't physically think it's possible to solo queue back up. The only joke is that I might actually have to like lock in this weekend or something. Like as in like get 8 hours of sleep and then also grab like an insane amount of caffeine. Warm up for like 3 hours before I stream. Like I'm being dead ass. Like that's the only way I can see it happening is if I'm in like peak performance mode. Oh. I was a little late to that. The Wii nunchucks have triggers? They do. Oh, dang. Sorry. I thought I didn't skip that replay for a sec, so I was like, it's okay, I can change the super chat goal, and then apparently I did skip it. Didn't realize. Oh, I didn't think you miss. I could have hard read that. Could have won that better as well. I don't know what I mean by how to air dribble rotationally. Click, click. I like the idea. He was going for what I wanted him to do. Nice touch. Wanted to wrap around that a little better, but I'm like, if I try to get that anymore in the center for a double tap, it's just gonna miss. Ooh, try to get around that in the flick. Oh, all right, well, that's a possession touch, I guess, anyway. Thank you, Lax, for catching on to that one. Bang. Sometimes you don't actually have to touch the ball toward the goal, because you know the defender is just going to pay attention to the ball. They're probably going to ignore you after a certain point. Plays like that are like a perfect example of going for a demo, because I think defenders get so caught up on like, oh, is that going to flick? Is that going to roll? Oh my god, it's going to roll. Okay, well, I can just get the, oh, right, there's a guy there. Goated is going to delay that into a cut. We can just go for the beat. It's fine. No. Oh, thought that was an insta challenge. Sad. What? He got that beat? That was, I don't actually know how he landed and got that around me. Nice. Do you have any knowledge experience with gaming mice? I don't know. I have the Logitech Lightspeed G903. I bought it on time. I was like, this is a cool mouse. And then I never changed from there. So I don't play enough shooters to know enough about gaming mice. I think this is a really cool mouse. It works really well. Nice shot, no problem. Yeah, I just have this because it's wireless. The battery lasts for like probably a month and a half before I have to charge it. And charging it is like, you can just plug it in and still use your mouse, so it's fine. Anyone else ever see how old Mac mouses used to get charged? It's like the stupidest design I've ever seen. Sounds like he disables his teammates. Hello, Kublo. What are we up to? Oh, we are on an even 10 for the super chat goal. Okay, we'll update to 15. I was gonna update it to 10 even because I thought it was a 9.99. What? I do agree. However, what he's describing is exactly what I call like the rule of ranked. Like you've heard me call that in stream sometimes. Like it is so true that there's some games where like you'll lose with a guy and he can barely touch the ball, and then you'll play against him and then he'll just be the most goated player I've ever seen. We had that the other day. We lost like 4 games straight with some guy who could not hit an aerial to save his life. And then the very next game he flip reset, double tapped on me. And I'm like, what? Where was this? Like, where was this? I was starting to freak out. I was like, this is so BS that the moment you're not on my team, you become him. Like, let's be so for real, dude. I'm on a $5 brand. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, you had more than enough time to get back without a pre-flip, but okay. Also, I never understood why teammates are up your butthole in twos. Like, this is literally GC. Actually, I don't think we're GC3 anymore, but like, this is like high GC2. And players act like you need to be within like a single foot of a teammate to make a play. I'm like, buddy, why are you directly next to me? Like, yeah, I might be air dribbling that across the middle, but at no point is that a danger. Oh, it 50'd over you. Okay, cool, then clear it. And then he's like, oh, I can't because 150 also beat me. Then why are you right next to me? Sorry, I would have passed that, but I was kind of expecting you to demo the only guy in the way. Another thing that I always dislike, when a teammate's staring right at the only defender and being like, hey, pass it. I'm like, why pass it when it's much easier if you could just blindside demo them and give us a guaranteed goal? Oh, no, teammate. The opposite's even worse. I hate when I win with a good team and then when on the opposite, you have to decide who really won the last game for us. Yeah, who is truly the carry here? I will say the most vindicating thing, though, is always losing with one guy and then he goes on the other team and then you win. Then it's like, I will admit, those times where I'm talking about that rule of ranked, I'm definitely that guy sometimes. Like, you know, like I was throwing things off just weird enough. Bringing bad vibes to the rotations, who friggin' knows? Buddy, why were you in the next zip code? They've cleared it. Well, I don't know about that, Shogun. Nice carry. I would backwards chow that. I'm not gonna lie, I was not paying attention to that. Wait, oh my god, he just saved his teammate who mustied it. Or who breezied that. That's really funny, actually. We div 3 are so grinding. Why do you guys still think in the realm of divs? Divs don't matter. Bang, bang! Woo! Honestly, teammate sniped that one. That was a really good shot. Oh, that's weird. My bad. Have you already won 3 RLCS champions? I have. No one cares about divs in rank except for people who are like desperately staring at a rank like, oh, I'm diamond 3, div 3. Now if I'm even closer, I'll get 4. And then if I'm 4, then I can eventually promo. And for me, I'm just like, it doesn't matter what div I am because ultimately I'm still just, you know, GC2 while I'm playing these freaking low ass ranks, you know? Like I can't really care about what div I am. I don't pay attention to that at all. I only pay attention to the large rank. I jumped to get the light touch 1 millisecond too late. That's rough. That's fair. Yeah, I knew you were going for that, but I was like, I don't know if you're gonna get that clean. You got on that? Sorry, teammate. And a soft touch and then fake that. Oh, he actually just straight up went. I should have just sped it over him. All right, unfort. Oh, we're still winning. Okay, never mind. I thought it was tied. Yeah, we're still pretty low in both MMR. I'm pathetically low in threes, though. I kind of want to get more threes games, but unfortunately, we're also at the rank where people are like, I'm sick of being in this rank, and then they just party up with their Smurf friends. Because I think it's pretty telling when my teammates can barely aerial correctly, and then I'm playing against guys who are like pre-jumping each other and flip resetting into open nets, and I'm like, yeah, that doesn't seem like it's a fair distribution of skill. So, you know, that's why, honestly, being down here makes me sympathize with all the kids in the Plat and Diamond who are like, so many Smurfs in my rank. I'm like, you just gotta fight through it. But then I'm like, wow, even in this rank, Smurfing does technically matter. People are like, how do you Smurf in GC? Aren't you guys all good? No. No. I asked my last question on Reddit, assuming the base people might have an answer, but Death had 3 wired options, good answer, but sadly no, nothing. Kind of tough. Team of a solo player in a high match gold game. Get the most goals on their team. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's especially telling when like in GC, it's like, oh, the guy, not gonna lie, that guy had a perfect double tap and then he decided not to take it, so oof. Oh, he didn't have boost, that's pretty sad. Okay. I'm just gonna ego chow everything from now on and see where the chips fall. Until someone proves that they're a Smurf on this team, I just need to assume that I'm going to be faster. That was kind of a banger own goal. But yeah, it's like pretty telling when in GC, it's like, oh, we're just playing with my C1 friend in a full party, and then the C1 has like 200 hours in the game, and they're like by far the best player, and you're like, ah, yes. Like, granted, if the other guys are like at a respectable MMR, that's not the biggest deal, but it is very irritating when like, because people are always like, well, it's a Smurf, like, shouldn't you be able to beat them? I'm like, I'm not concerned about my ability to play against a Smurfed SSL. It's more so like my teammates who I have never recognized their name in GC 2 or 3, so therefore they're genuine GC, low GC 2s or whatever. Those are where it gets frustrating, because it's like you can't trust that they're actually going to be able to play at that speed, or more importantly, they're not going to be able to like hit the stuff that you set up, or, you know, deal with the pressure that the other team's going to put on. I'm surprised he went for that. That's a weird aerial. Probably should have been a goal. Oh, really, dude? Not gonna go for that because the other teammate's gonna chase. Majin's gonna get that. Ooh, tried to just lift it past him. That's a goal. Oh, never mind. They kind of goofed that. There was no one back on our side. If they just hit that down the middle, that might have been a goal. You want to take that? No? Okay. No! Went for the recovery into the flick. Yep, Astral, do not hit that middle no matter how much the Green Goblin mask sitting on your dresser wants you to. Alright, no! Tizate? I don't know. Which can is Smurf though? Basically playing significantly underneath where you are capable of playing. I call myself in this lobby like an accidental Smurf because I've actually just straight up like been way too tired and made mistakes. But like I know that I can play way better and I know that I have played in much higher lobbies. I would say when people are actively on an account that's like a GC1, for example, and they're very clearly the most mechanical player, and at least I know the way they move and the decisions they make and how fast they make them, I know if someone's a Smurf like right off the rip, like 100%. Because there's plenty of players in lower ranks that are very mechanical, but they're not good because you can tell that they're making mistakes or they're just ball chasing and, oh, you're probably like ones or twos main, but you don't know how to move in threes or something, you know, something like that. But there's a lot of teams down here, like almost every full party you play against, almost, that last one was not an example, but almost every team you play against in threes down here has at least one player who is like significantly better than the other two he's playing with. And it's just a little frustrating. Nice. Good speed. Like, yeah, it's not a Smurf if like I'm a GC3 and I'm playing with a guy who's a GC2 is good. Like, no, like if they're very clearly a low, I would say a low rank within Grand Champ is like a GC1 or C3. Like if you're playing at that rank, you are not ready for like higher level play. But like if you're like a GC2, yeah, you can, you know, be a little off and fine. Like I won't judge that player. I wouldn't say they're god awful or whatever. But it is a little weird when it's like a GC1 very clearly outplaying a GC3. I'm like, you're not going to be 200 MMR lower than these guys. Nice pass. I don't know why that guy went for the boost first. Oh, the diamonds, I don't think I'm good. You're a gold, probably a better gold player than me. A diamond is a diamond player. I mean, that's a weird way to think about it. I don't know. Everyone brings different strengths and play styles to their rank. Like, I got SSL without really being able to air dribble super well in the first, like, 2 seasons. And that was with me solo queuing. Just knowing where to rotate and rotating quick. Playing good defense, etc. Like, good decision-making can help you a lot. So when people are like, oh, I don't think I'm good for blank rank, it's like, well, if you're comparing yourself to the people who spend 17 hours a day in custom training and workshops, then yeah, maybe you're not, but doesn't mean you can't play at that rank, or compete at that rank, rather. Nope! Teammate. That's my biggest pet peeve, is when teammates drive directly at a ball and then the last second they turn away. I know exactly what he's trying to do. He's like, oh wait, he might have a more direct path. I'm gonna let my teammate have it, but it's like, don't worry, buddy, you can take it. That's a rough 50. Oh, dude, stole my stat, brother. Okay. Last 2 weeks I had like 4 or 5 hours in Rocket League. 4 past 2? I just drank a 1.5 day old vitamin water. I don't know if this is a specific irritation of mine, But my, I told you guys about Lane's chicken. I was hyper slammed yesterday, so I was like, you know, I deserve a little treat. So I got myself Lane's chicken, and they have a 5-finger combo. So 5 chicken fingers, Texas toast, fries, 2 sauces, and a free large drink. Problem is, all their drinks are like actual drinks. Like, it's like vitamin water, Sprite, frickin' like, Old Country lemonade, Arnold Palmer, like whatever. I just want water. Like, I just want a hydrating thing. And so the only thing they have on their entire menu that I can get, because you have to get a drink with the combo, is vitamin water. So I always get vitamin water. Problem is, even though I'm like, hey, no, just put no ice in that bitch, they put a bunch of ice in it. So when you let it sit for too long, then it's just this watered down vitamin water, which is like, people are like, well, it's water. Well, I'm like, it's not, it's like watering down like Gatorade. Or like if you guys have ever seen like the body armor or whatever. Oop. Oh, teammate, so personally, I wouldn't have done that. I could have left it for it, but I'm surprised he felt the need to chase that when he saw me get the first touch. I was like, buddy, I'm just gonna touch it. Obviously, I'm right underneath it, so how about you just pay it off? I could have cleared the far side either way. All right, luckily that's pretty easy clear. He doesn't want to pass that. The clear one? What do you mean the color? The clear one? There's clear vitamin water? I don't know. The ones they give is like, it's like a reddish color. Not reddish. I don't know. Maroon, maybe? Oh. Oh, you went for that? I don't know, I just want water. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't want the flavored juice. I don't want anything with sugar in it. I just want water. I'm a hydration homie, you know? I don't know, maybe that's just me though. Maybe everyone else is like, nah, I love vitamin water. Great beverage. I don't think I've ever heard of someone be unapologetically a fan of vitamin water, my age. My mom loves that shit, but for me, I'm just like, I'm good. Also, I remember vitamin water got sued a while back because they called it vitamin water, but they were like, can you really claim this has enough vitamins to be like nutritious and like a supplement and whatever? And they were like, no. So they got sued and they had to like clarify stuff. Because I remember all the commercials when that first came out were like, this is literally like healthier to drink than most other things. All right. Sugary, salty water does hydrate you more, but sugar is also bad for you and excess for you actually dehydrated. No, that's what I'm saying. Like, I get that having something salty helps, but like the thing is, if you're drinking something with 20, 30 milligrams of sugar, that's not gonna help me. Like, yeah, I don't mind getting like some electrolytes in there, get some salt, whatever. But also, I'm gonna be having an insane amount of salt with the meal, you know? So like, I don't need excess flavor and sugar and salt from whatever I'm drinking. Imagine if he passed in a world where a teammate looked up beyond the ball. Yeah, try to time that, put that near post. I like it. Nice shot. All right. Sugar's only helpful when your carbs on your exercising, otherwise your body stores it. Well, that's what I'm saying. If I'm drinking it, if anything, like if you eat something sugary, you should eat it and then like wait 5 minutes and then go for a walk and then burn off the excess blood sugar from the meal. Like that can help you out, whatever. But I'm talking like, I don't know, just despise I don't know. It's just it's a personal pet peeve. And I know they're like, well, if you're getting a combo, water is basically free for them. So like, why would they charge you in the combo? I'm like, I don't know, man. Just give me the option. That's all I'm saying. Like, give me the option in the combo. Like, yeah, I might be throwing away some value by not getting like an actual drink, but. Guys, they don't give you water, they don't just get paid enough to care. I don't know. This is just like a very tiny thing that doesn't actually impact my life this much. It's just one of those things where I'm like, why not just offer water? Like, you're already giving me a cup. It doesn't cost you more. Just cup, pour, bang. Or give to a homeless person, drink tap water at home. Buddy, I'm not gonna walk up to a homeless person with a full plate of food in my hands and be like, here's water. Okay. Next time, I'm probably just gonna write in the comments, like, don't give me vitamin water, just fill up my thing with water. I saw the cut. I just had to check backwards to see if the guy in the third man position was going to go. That's a little mean. That's why I said I would not do that. That's kind of what I'm talking about with threes chat. It is chalked. It is 100% chalked. What are we doing here? Like, that first off, double tap sidewall, not a hard thing at that pace. He had enough boost to it. He just straight up whiffed. Second of all, second guy catching that, he needs to flick that up. Do not try to dribble that one on a hard cut when you're the last man back. Granted, he might not have known that I was demoed, but I don't know, man. He had enough information to know. That's all I'm saying. Okay. One, two, three is snow day. Snow day. All the pros play snow day all day. That's why it's the most popular game mode. No extra mode refines all the skills that a pro needs better than snow day. All right, we're gonna give ourselves a little bit of a break. And I think we're done with threes for the day. We just need to work on twos. That's the only thing we're doing. I don't even know where to be anymore in threes. Practice wall, dooms, dishes. Yep. That is actually my biggest flaw, I think, with that. No, Joseph, I'm lying. Joseph, Snow Day is worthless. It is the worst game mode to practice literally anything in. Outside of Rumble. But even Rumble, you get to actually play the game to a certain extent. The worst part about Snow Day from a conceptual standpoint of being competitive is that you can't chip the puck up. You have to bring it up onto the wall to get the ball off the puck. Like if the puck is flat on the ground, you have to 50 it with someone or 50 it with another teammate or something, or bring it up the wall and into the ceiling to actively get it to get on top of your car. So therefore, like at 0 seconds, you have to take to the wall. And since everyone knows that, you're kind of screwed, you know? So it just makes the game very boring because there's not a lot of variety in play, in my opinion. I don't know, people are not good at sensing sarcasm through text. Especially since I don't, typically when I'm sarcastic, I don't use the sarcastic classic tone. Like, oh yeah, definitely the best, you know, like something like that. So I think sometimes genuinely people are like, wait, what? It actually is? Hi, Angie. I was trying to really spell it out as a joke, being like, that's why Snow Day has so many players all the time in the playlist, instead of the 300 globally that play it. That would be me, yep. Hello. Kawa Jinwoo? Hello. Sarcasm for everyone? I mean, some people are just on the spectrum, but some people are also just really bad at parsing stuff through text. There are times with like my girlfriend's, like every girl I've ever dated, there's been periods where like they've texted me something and I'm like, what? And then I call them just to ask, like, are they upset or something? They're like, no, why? And I'm like, oh, I read it as this. And like, I didn't mean it like that. I'm like, oh, well, my bad. Sometimes text is just not an ideal form of communication. Ones, twos, or threes? Twos. Mainly because I've kind of turned my back on threes. I think it's kind of a garbage game mode until we get a hard reset. I genuinely can't even fathom how bad threes is nowadays. Like, we're losing these games in the third highest rank in the game because players are actively like missing every single aerial or hesitating on everything or genuinely like just throw the ball away every time. And I'm like, this is like what people did in Diamond. Like, I'm blown away that GC 1 and 2 are still this bad. And I'm like, yeah, I don't care if I'm gonna sell. I'm not winning these lobbies until I'm literally like hard carrying every match. Like there's only so much to do. Particularly because my attempts to play fast in those lobbies literally can't work because the faster I play, the more I leave behind my teammates. I'm rotating too fast for the rotation. And then it just creates this kind of awkward disconnect where I'm waiting for a play or I'm waiting for someone to come forward or I'm waiting for just anything and they just can't catch up. So it's like, all right, and then you gotta play slow, but by playing slow, I have to fight my instincts every time because I'm like, oh, I wanna chow that. And then I realize I can't, you know? Because if I do, it's gonna abandon things, or I'm gonna challenge it and then 3 seconds later my teammate's gonna double, just like, oof. Yeah. Ones is a good game mode to play, I think, to practice, like, consistency. I think it's a tough game to play for a lot of people because it's not very forgiving. Like in twos, if you mess up, your teammate can clean up. But in ones, if you mess up, it's basically guaranteed a goal, at least beyond like champ or diamond. Threes is the hardest one to rank up in. I used to say no. Honestly, threes is like, once you get to 1800, it's not too hard to get your SSL rewards and whatnot, I feel like. It's mostly just like getting out of this. Every game below 1750 is pretty awful, I'm not gonna lie, which is like low GC3. But yeah, we're done with threes for the day. Play some ones. Screw it. I'm down to be hurt. Driving that range for years. Yeah, honestly, until I play with people again, I literally cannot play in that rank anymore. Which is frustrating because part of me is like, there's part of my mind that's always, every season this happens. I get like stuck in a certain range and I'm like, man, maybe I am just washed. I'm just too old to play this game anymore. Can't do it, blah, blah. And then I play with some friends, get back to 1800, and then the next day I queue in 1800 and it's fine. And I'm like, oh, okay, so it's not just me. And you realize it really is just like some people who are really awful affect how you play. But then once you surround yourself with like teammates who you can trust, then it's all good. Trying to go for a very light touch. Probably should have gone for a demo. How old are you? I'm 31. Feel the same way? I'm 30. We were SSL pretty much seasons like 2 through like 8 and 9, and then got a little more inconsistent. And then now I'm like getting, oh my god, I finger slipped the left stick and I was like, oh wait. Overly aggressive play by me. Sick on goal, all right. But he really was focused on bumping me before he got the ball. Okay, I should have gone for the bump on that one. I'll just give him the goal. That was a bad setup on the flip reset. It's my least favorite kickoff in the game, when you're slightly offset from the center. Kind of sniped that on the back post. On the hook shot. No, bad touch. Oop. Oh, he recovered on that? Oh my god, that scared the crap out of me, dude. I was ranked today. We're literally playing 2s and 1s because I think, literally, I think the season is chalk for 3s. I don't think I can ever get back. I've solo queued, and I think for the past 3 days, I have like a 65% win or 65% loss rate. Whereas in every other game mode, it's like pretty even to 50 or 60% or something win. It's awful. I legitimately don't know how to do it anymore. Like I'm like literally like a 1500 in 3s right now. It's sad. Not like 1500 flat, but we're basic. We're basically just like 1550 right now. It's like I can't genuinely do anything at that point. So I'm basically like at a territory where I'm like, if I am literally goated and I'm hitting every single touch perfectly, free play feels like I'm literally zen or whatever, then yeah, I'll play 3s and it'll probably work out. But like other than that, yeah, I'm not touching that game mode. 50 yesterday, and I'm drawn 8 points because people are queuing with diamonds. Yeah, I have noticed that also. It's also kind of wild how often, that I see like people in a full party. This is happening a lot more at 1500, and it's really annoying. But I'll be playing ranked against a full party, and it's like a GC1 mixed in with some GC2s or whatever, but the GC1's like by far the best player, and I'm like, this is 100% like a SSL ult, which is really pissing me off because it's like, he's not even like a good enough player to legitimize like, oh, he's a hard carry, literally gonna be. It's just the fact that my two teammates are authentically GC1s or 2s. So when they play against this one guy, it's like they just can't do it. So it's me having to basically act as the SSL for my team, as the only player who has played at a high rank, versus a guy who plays a high rank, you know, with teammates who are actively calming or whatever, you know? Like, that's my thing that bothers me right now. Is like, it's not really a problem to beat these teams. It's just, I can't do it if teammates don't know how to rotate, if they can't hit a ball consistently. I've seen Phil, yeah, it happens every day. It's infuriating, dude, because you're getting into these games where people are like quad resetting and whatnot, and I'm like, how am I supposed to compete with that with players who don't know how to fast arrow? It's shocking the amount of players I've seen recently in GC 1 and 2 that are like authentically jumping twice, then leaning back. I'm just like, damn, this is like something I coach out of people at Diamond. Like, and I'm seeing this in GC 1. Like, holy rank inflation, Batman. Oh. I was between like 4 different options in my head there. What roller to use? What the heck is that? What do you, roller? What the heck is that? Again, guys, I use a Wii nunchuck for my control. Hey, dude G. You at 1800 without knowing how to fast arrow? I hate you. But also hilarious. In 3s or 2s? That's gross. They use a Dance Dance Revolution dance mat? Nah, I used to. We got on the same team a few nights ago, and third, we're not going for the ball because he lost. No, 100%. No, that's what I'm saying, Krupp. Like, when we're playing the games, it just, everyone's so timid. I think the big thing is also, obviously, like, they're bad at certain mechanical things, but people just they buffer so much, and that's what bothers me beyond everything else, is watching people, like, a ball goes in the air, and I'm like, all right, third definitely has that. And it's almost like I can hear the dial-up sound as, like, they're loading the thing. They're like, and after literally 4 straight seconds, I'm like, all right, I guess I'm gonna aerial. And then I aerial, then they go. And then in chat, they're like, wow, you doubled. I'm like, buddy, you had like 5 seconds to go and someone had to go. Like, don't yell at me. And what's even worse is that when they get tilted at you, it's like, I don't know how else to say this, but you are so much stupider than me at this game. Like, I analyze this game for a living. Like, I've been SSL plenty of times. I cast RLCS, I cast high-level CRL, which is all, like, top 100 players anyway. Like, please do not think I don't know how to play this game. Like, you're a GC2 peak trying to tell me that you know better. Like, please get out of my lobby. That's still my biggest pet peeve personality, is the hard-stuck GC2 who's convinced that he can coach his teammates as he is actively being the problem, you know? Never had a ceiling shot, let alone everything else. Half flip, none of that. I mean, I can believe everything else. I don't believe that you're authentically not fast arrowing, though, but if you are, cool. You're also not playing RLCS players consistently at 1800, though. I don't know about that. Maybe in the early season. What's your rank? Lower than it should be. I think we're like 1660 right now in 2s. We're also king 1s because I genuinely will play anything rather than 3s right now. We're typically GC3 SSL, but we started a new job in the past like 2 months, so I'm working a pretty weird schedule and I'm pretty tired, so it has affected me a bit. Do you have any tips to get out of gold 3 plat? I've been stuck in those 2 ranks. Learn how to fast arrow and learn how to get more comfortable touching the ball off the wall. How much hows you got? Hello, Pimpstick. I have 13K in this game. In terms of hours, I'm assuming is what you're asking. Oh, hello. Oh, got more of a hit on that than I thought he would. Hello? All right, first off, I thought he would shoot that a little bit farther post, so I went down instead of up. I didn't think he'd double that when he saw me there. Junior Ivy rotating out, though, I'm not gonna lie, is kind of... How do you say brain dead? I mean, he was your boost. You're not gonna stay and at least try to jump at that? Get the clear? Okay, teammate is on his own thing. This right here is like GC2. We're like mid GC2 right now. Thank you, teammate. We're gonna play that low. Oh, nice save. On for it. Wait! You did the hard part, no! Oh, why did he flip? He would have been fine. That's kind of crazy. Oh god, there is no rank command, buddy. I'm GC2 and 2s. That's all you need to know. I think I'm like 1660, 1650. I want to say that. I'm probably lower, dude. Past couple days have been pretty brutal. Interesting. Okay, he's that type of 2's player. Already. Thank you. Okay, I was like, just connect on the bump and we're good. Just gotta take them one at a time. Honestly, I might just have to play the man on pretty much all these dribbles. That works? That's not in. Oh, thank God. Okay, I was about to say, I was about to adjust my earphone, my headphone. I also say part of my irritation with these low ranks is I'm not able to hit as many clips, I feel like, because in lower rank lobbies, I kind of have to play super safe. Because the moment I go up on any play, that was actually a very bad touch by me on the setup. That was very clippable right there. Sure. Oh. I had to take off a lot of power there. I was just trying to get above that, and then I realized he wasn't gonna go. I was like, oh. Yeah, Monster Mario, I would be confused too. I'm like, why are you not aerialing? Bro just stared at it. He said he backflipped. I don't think he did. I think he literally just didn't go. See, the issue from Gressler's perspective is not that he backflipped. He literally just delayed his aerial for like 3 full seconds and then backflipped. So it's like, yeah, you backflipped, but like, even if you did go on, if you went in time, it would have been fine. Do you have an ult? Nope. I have an account I play KBM on, but other than that, I don't have an ult. I think having an ult is cowardly and stupid. Let's play the game on your account. Why are you Gressler, I'm sorry, but that was actually like insane. Bro streams later, what happened today? What? What do you mean, what happened today, buddy? I work for a living. Monday through Friday, I gotta work, you know? Oh, teammate committed to that challenge. I'm like, if he flicks us both, where it's done. I didn't think he'd turn around. Trying to slow that one down. That works. Do not bite on that teammate. Nice. You're a bot! Dude, it's right. Like, all you have to do is knock it. Oh, you had 100 boost and you let that go over your head. Why are you even moving up on that? Bro is so ball hungry, even when we have the lead and it's completely stitched up for the win. He's like, I must turn up the old aggro, chow that. All right, teammate, all you gotta do is be in goal, all right? You're right there, you're even on the near post. Oof. Oh my freaking god, dude. Stuff throws me. Throw me like bro sold you. I mean, it's like, yeah, I got beat over the top, but the whole point of the first man challenge is to, okay, if he beats me, Chad, I will take blame. On this game, if he wins, then I will take the blame that I was the problem last game. Thing is, it is literally impossible for me to lose this game, so we're just gonna get the win for my pride, and then we're gonna go from there. What time is it for you right now? 8:14 p.m. Good restraint from Junior Ivy. No problem, ball enough time. That should be enough save. Just kidding, where was my recovery? Let's watch this back. Where was he? Oh, you were, oh, never mind. He took way longer to recover out of the corner, I thought. I think he might have missed that corner straight up. Bruh. Made up for it, all right. I thought the top spin was gonna take that in. All right, good giveaway. No problem, regain the flick. Just focus on a good flick. That works. Oh, that back pass spooked me there. Netherlands is really 8 hours ahead. I thought it was 6 ahead of Eastern time. I thought it'd be 7. Ooh. Okay, teammate. Wow, I freaking despise that. Thank you for saving that, teammate. Holy crap. Yeah, I was gonna touch that just because he was gonna arrow and then he wasn't actually going, so I guess we don't need to. Oh no. Bert's, delay your flick. Perfect. Almost perfect. No. Okay, I'm gonna trust my teammate to make a read here. All right, well, maybe I shouldn't have done that. That's either way. Dude, buddy, you have 60 boost. Come on. You need better than that. We're gonna put... Oh, wow. Okay, I didn't think you'd shell that again. Dude, why are you hitting the brakes? Why are you missing the goal? No! Even though I missed that demo, I slowed him down. Alright. Not the best second touch, but it's okay. Got a bump on the wrong guy, but it works. Teammate, all you guys are gonna do, not bite on that. That works. That's gonna bounce really far out. That's a weird read. Hit your aerial. Perfect. You remember me from the chat? Vaguely, Heroics? Name sounds kind of familiar. He's gonna miss that. Oh, you went for that? That's kind of wild. I was kind of waiting for him to not go. Sorry, teammate. I only clear that because I saw the other guy go forward. I'm gonna leave him at mid boost. Buddy. Watching me take an air dribble all the way down and then teammates like directly underneath me. I'm like, buddy, do not flat tire me. I've got it. Don't worry. We're good. Oof. Why don't I have this freaking Corvette that everyone's talking about? Do I have to play Fork Knife for it? What day do you stream? I try to do every day. Play I had to put the wheels on? What? That's all? I've been missing out on that stuff because I don't have wheels? Thank you for the 3 different people who answered that. Oh, he played that really cool. Oh! All right, that works. Wow, that's kind of yikes that he didn't get a goal and I got a goal immediately after. Hello, Speculo. This is very low ones. I'm doing my placements for the first time in a fat minute, dude. Oh, for a second I was like, I do not remember that goal explosion, the genie lamp. I don't know why I didn't just hold boost the whole way back. Trying to test how fast I need to go on these kickoffs since we're playing a pretty low rank. All right, I don't mind the slow play by him. Wow, he got that? Ooh, I cut it hard and it did go around him, but that was not worth. I need to grab pads. Terrible setup. I thought he went to his own goal there. Ah, that was a bot move by me. Unfortunate. I was watching YouTube shorts. Good to hear, Grizzle. And you went to the Twitch. A rare conversion there. We don't know if I can get that. That's a body. I was trying to get the lightest little touch there and then get my corner, and I was like, oh wait. All right, let's stop trying to be cute with these. I think we beat him on speed, basically, so. Oh, we also beat him on mechs, clearly. Great touch right there. Really interesting. He's not gonna air dribble that? Oh, he is. Oh. Problem half us where you hold down arrow, but it doesn't turn. I think you have unbound your arrow. Wonka Jack, thank you for their 15 months of remembership. Oof. He's got it. Oh my god, he wins that 50. Okay. There's no way that corner is not spawned yet. What the heck? Oh no! Mistimed that backflip. Oh, I was about to say, like, you're not hitting that on target. Why did I turn around that aggressively? Okay. Ah, good low 50. Good goal. Why do I sound like one of the RLCS broadcasters? Because I cast a lot. I have a CRL analyst tag. You ever watch the Rocket League channel this fall? I'm going to be the... and when RLCS goes away, it's going to be Collegiate Rocket League on the Rocket League channel for a couple months. Probably going to be here a lot, my voice. Good, Chow. That's an insane, nice save. More rank you. In ones I'm pretty low because I don't play it enough. We're like, we're doing our placements. A lot of it is just getting back to like not overcomplicating plays. Also, my boost management in ones right now is atrocious. I'm not picking up nearly enough pads. Can you give me a shot to score? An open net. Now get the frick out of my chat, dude. I'm so sick of people who just come and spam that. Give me a shot, give me a shot, give me a shot, give me a shot. I don't know, dude. Quadruple reset. And if you can't score that, then you should uninstall the game. How about that? Same people will do, put your hand on the cam for Lamar Jackson edit. Give me a card to edit. Give me a... It's like, dude, you guys have... You're just bots. You just come in and type the same thing every time. I'm going to give you a shot, and then you're never going to come back to stream ever again. Because all you do is just go into random people's stream and demand people to give you a shot to hit. What? But it's not like it even matters because you're a chat. You're a chatter. Hey, give me a shot to hit. Okay, well, what if I say quadruple reset? And you're like, okay, I'll never know if you even have attempted it or went for it in the future. So why would give a shot? Like, what? I don't know, man. Bothers me. Oh. Was going for the ceiling pinch, and then I mistimed that. Oh, okay, well, I thought Rim bumped him, and I was like, okay, I don't want to challenge this. CM Punk Monkey, that gets funnier every time you come in here. That's the only thing you've said in chat the entire day. Wow, you look like that one guy. Okay, cool. This is a bit. Chocotaco's alter ego. That is the one guy I haven't been compared to in a bit. I think it's less because of how we look and actually just because we're also a taco username. I feel like I googled Chocotaco and I didn't really see it. It's the funniest unban request. Some kid dropped the N-bomb, we banned him, and he said, sorry, that was my cousin. He's really racist. And I'm like, yeah, okay. Or my favorite is personally the genre of unban requests is the kids who are like 13 or 14 and they're just being annoying and I tell them over and over like, guys, you're breaking the rule, stop doing that, stop doing that, or they'll get into fights with someone and I'm like, guys, knock it off, I'm gonna ban you. And I warn them like 4 times, then I ban them and they go, you banned me with like no warning. You banned me for no reason. And I'm like, are you being like for real, dude? All I did was break the rules 7 times in about 10 minutes, and it's like, yeah. Like, you're lucky I didn't ban you earlier. It's normally just because you give the excuse of, my bad, give the excuse of like, oh, I'm just okay, I don't know better. And I'm like, fine. And then you keep breaking the rule, and then I ban them, and they're like, why? I'm like, I don't know, man. Life has consequences. I don't know if you need something more descriptive than that. That's when I first knew the education system in this country was toast. Was when YouTube chat started becoming extra stupid lately. I think there's generally people who don't understand the idea of like contextual thinking. Like they're in a stream and they're just being constantly annoying and the streamer's like, hey, I'd like you to not do that. And like, but I do that in other streams. Yeah, and every stream is a little different in terms. Hey! They knocked over my AirPod case. Kitty, what the heck? Yeah, they're just like, but it works in other chats if I do that. And like, yeah, but you don't, this is a different chat. So you don't behave the same way everywhere. Just like you don't behave at school the same way you behave at home or whatever, or with your friend. Like you don't talk to your teachers the same way you talk to your friends or whatever. And there's like, but in other chats I do it. I'm like, buddy, what is not computing for you? Like here, like it's just like you have to behave according to the rules individual to each chat. Like how is this hard? And they act like it's like an equation. They're like, it's so hard to solve. You have a cat too? I have 2 cats. Oh. Like, I know it's also just like, they're like 13, 14-year-olds. Honestly, when YouTube starts instituting ID requirements or whatever for viewers, I genuinely wonder what's gonna happen to YouTube chat. Like 60% of all YouTube viewership is gonna be deleted off the internet. Ow. That's a really good first touch. Cut, bump, teammate, no! He didn't want it. We'll try to play that low. Close. Kinds of kids doom scrolling YouTube chat are probably aren't the pinnacle of academics. I mean, you're not wrong. I've met a lot of cool people in YouTube shorts, like, to be sure, to be certain, or to be clear. I just find it really funny how, like, brain dead YouTube chat is, because it's all, like, incredibly young kids. But man, it's painful trying to reason with them. They just do not understand, like, the basics of human interaction. It's also, I will admit, like, a lot of the kids who come in here and only spam one thing, it's like, when you're younger, you don't really have a sense of humor or personality 100% constructed, so a lot of your, like, banter or whatever is just quoting, like, memes you've seen online. Hence why it's like Skibbity and Sigma, blah, blah, blah. Because it's one thing to use slang, but some people just use it as a substitute for, like, I don't know how to tell a joke, but people laugh at memes because everyone understands where they're coming from, so let's just use those. And it's like, yeah, except, like, that's just not really a personality, which is why in chat I get kind of irritated when people come in and they're what I call a gimmick chatter. Like the guy who just goes, CM Punk, over and over. It's like, buddy, that's not a joke. At a certain point, it's like, we get it. The first time, oh yeah, I look like a guy you know, like a celebrity, okay. But then, like, after that, it's like, we get it. Like, we don't have to keep reminding me. Or to a certain extent, the guy who comes in and be like, are you keeping it real? Are you keeping it real? Are you keeping it real? Hey, are you keeping it real? Are you keeping it real? And it's like, I get it, buddy. Like, that's your bit. You come in, you say that, you ask me again, you follow up again in a couple minutes by asking the same question, a different variation. It's like, I don't know, man. I just don't really like that. At a certain point, when people are gimmicks, oh, what about? People just, I think the problem with gimmicks is not like, you know, it can be kind of fun to do that. My issue with it is that people who do it too much basically become a bot. Like, if you replaced their name with whatever their gimmick is -bot, then it's like, hey, exclamation point, like CM Punk bot. And then it would go, CM Punk, question mark. And that's all they do. They're just basically doing one command over and over again. They might as well be a robot. And I don't need those in my chat. I do the shot, it was so hardware, but I do it. I'm sorry. You look like a messy guy? We banned him because he literally wouldn't stop just only saying that. And I told him, like, yeah, I get it, that's a joke, but, like, let's stop doing that. And then he wouldn't, so I'm like, all right. I'm 34. Well, welcome in, Krim. I'm 30 on the dot. Grant Silver, thank you for the $1. Oof. Oh. Is the headset you're using? They're IEMs, in-ear monitors. Didn't you chow that? Nice room. All right. GT, I gotta go. Stopping by liking the stream. Thank you, Cheese. Sorry, I don't know why. Maybe it was lack of commas. I just could not read that for a second. Brain turned off. Yay! I had to spell it right. Yep. Our Captain Creepplay on Twitch has redeemed a random car, so I'll use that for next game. Everyone should like the stream. I think it's a pretty banger idea, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, it's gonna be very interesting to see how I am with my cousins. I'm visiting my grandmother. We're surprised. Everyone in our extended family is surprising my grandmother because it's her 90th birthday soon, and so we're all flying into Philadelphia and surprising her. And my nephews, they, or I guess my second cousins, the kids of my nephews, or the kids of my cousins. I don't remember what you call them. Anyway, the sons of my cousin, they both know that I like stream and play video games a lot, and I'm actually the one that built both of their PCs. They specifically requested I stay with them so they could talk about video games and whatnot. So I'm like, I wonder what that's gonna be like. It'll be like it being IRL with YouTube chat because I think they're 11 and 13 now. All 89 of you watching should sub. Wait, there's 89 people in the stream right now? There's no way. Ah! Bro, you gotta hit that. Gotta hit that better. Broom? Nice. I'm not gonna lie, I need teammates' help. Woo! Never mind. Lol. I haven't been looking at YouTube metrics right now. That's kind of crazy that enough people are there. Yeah, but some of you guys are new. We're typically GC3 SSL at the end of the season. Try to hit some comp clips and go for some goofy stuff. There's also an educational stream, so if you guys have questions or anything, I'd love to answer it. Beyond my full-time job, if you guys watch only RLCS, you probably never heard of me, but if you watch a lot of tournaments outside of RLCS, you might have heard my voice. I'm a commentator within esports of Rocket League. We also did, I don't know if you guys saw, but there's a high school national championship for Madden. And I got to cast that. It's pretty cool. You know, sponsored actually by the NFL. One of the very light touch there. What's the best game that you got to commentate? I mean, I commentate Rocket League mostly. We did a little, back in the day, there was a collegiate Fortnite League Epic went up. I hosted a couple of those. As in, I was like the guy on the desk that said, welcome in everybody to week 5 of collegiate Fortnite, blah, blah, blah. You know, CCA FN, because the company that hosted CRL was hosting it, and it's called CCA. So it's CCA featuring Fortnite, which is really funny because that means it's College Carball Association featuring Fortnite. And I'm like, that doesn't really make sense. Oh, I was playing as clear. That works too. Nice, 50. It's a good one. I'm gonna try that with my nephews. How's bro reaching the hundreds? I'm trying. My little cousins are 16, 17. I remind them every time I beat them in a game that I'm old and decrepit and they're in the prime video game ages. Wow, you're really just rubbing it in. Hey, nephews, have you ever thought that you're wasting your potential? That you suck at something you demonstrably should be great at? Words to live by. And then they're like, I actually go outside and exercise. And I'm like, oh, so did I. But you don't see me falling behind the times. Gotta get your hours up. Stop touching grass, idiot. Yeah, that was probably weak. If I went fast enough, that would have been fine. Hello, Coding with Ahmed. It's 5 a.m. where I'm at. Blech. Gross. Danger Taco? Maybe. I've been recognized, chat. What was the first online multiplayer player that got you in competitive video games? I've always been competitive, but I've never like played a comp game necessarily. I played a lot of COD growing up. Modern Warfare 2 was my first one, the original Modern Warfare 2. And then Modern Warfare 3 was like the golden age for me. Black Ops 2 was insane. Bro just became an angel with wings, saved that. I like going all the way up, not getting boost. Nice. Psychologically breaking down the deffies, you gotta keep them in their place. Yeah, I would say Rocket League was the first game where, okay, so my story background is like, I got really into Rocket League because I played a lot of Call of Duty, but the biggest beef I had with Call of Duty is I felt like you could be way better than people in the lobby, but you would still get killed just because of stuff that like really wasn't your fault, like players were camping or whatever. Or like someone would throw a throwing knife as far as possible and it would land right in your head and you're like, that person didn't kill me because of skill. That was pure luck. And Rocket League was the first game where I felt like, oh, there's no RNG. It's literally just, is that team outplaying the other? And I loved that. Like, obviously, yeah, it's irritating. Like, the luck, I guess, is like what teammates you get. And some players, there's, you know, Smurfs or they're bad or whatever. But I felt like Rocket League was the first game in which I was like, damn, this is like a perfect esport. Like, everything about it is just so balanced. I really did not think he would throw it away. I thought he was going to take one more touch and I was going to rush him. You have the open beta on Battlefield 6? Nope, I do not play shooters anymore. Nice flick. What? Nice save. Nice little lob. That's not it? Okay, I was about to say. Snipe. Nice. How to join Discord? You go to Discord. Also, if you guys are on YouTube, you cannot click links. So I didn't realize that. So instead, if you go to my profile, if you click on the little Danger Taco icon in the corner or whatever, it'll take you to the main page. There should be a perma link to my Discord. You can click in the top of that. So if you guys want to join the Discord, you want to chat with the community and whatnot. Oh. I thought he was going to demo me. Yeah, he didn't challenge time. He was kind of in that no man's land where you're like, yeah, you could turn on that, but you're going to get beat. But if you can get back, you're already supersonic, so. Taco Friday. Hey, Zachamid. Yeah, unfortunately, you can't click links in YouTube chat, which is a little irritating. I'm surprised he got supersonic. Okay. Malware. Well, it's just too much spam, I think. They wouldn't want people to... This guy's flicks is pretty solid, I'm not gonna lie. Camera settings, can you show them? Exclamation point cam in the chat. That will give you my settings. Thank you, buddy. Oh, no! That was a bad one. I was trying to turn around and then spike that over him, but he challenged well. I took too long there. All right, we're gonna fake this. Oh, wow, I like the part where I may give it away. Oh, I was gonna fake to see if he flailed. This guy's really controlled, I gotta say. That's fine. I wasn't able to control that, so I might as well speed it up. I'm gonna let that bounce. Oh. I'm gonna play Weenie Hat Junior style. We're gonna take it back. I took the gamble that he was gonna chase me. This guy, I should not be letting flick. He's very good with his flicks lately. Yeah, I'm like, you're definitely gonna go for the backflip. That might be game. Hey, Mod. The Doctoma Vision went from 2020 to 2019, so now I just blame my rapid icon video game skill on God nerfing me. Oh, no. Oh, why'd you stop playing video games? I pissed off God. What? Yeah, he just actively hates me, dude. He is my op. He is my op. Yeah, I heard him jump for that. How's your heart? Oh my God, Comrade. I was watching that while I was working. Why do we do this to ourselves? Comrade, dude. I cannot describe the levels of panic I felt when I was watching you guys play, and then I'm like, all right, let me go pick up my lunch. And my dad called, so I was calling him while I was walking to get my lunch because I needed to get out of my home office. Hey, brother. And so I was walking over to get my lunch, and then all of a sudden I get a, oh wait, sorry, I keep forgetting Captain Creeplay gave me a random car redemption in Twitch, so I have to take care of that. Why doesn't he just use a Discord pick for his YouTube one? I don't know, Fish. How you doing, Bert? Yeah, sorry, Kevin. It's one of those things that I forget about. There's always best to be redeemed like right at the end of one game, because then it's in the front of my mind, you know? Unfortunately, that's a goal. Snipe! Whoop. So you're getting your lunch. Sorry, I was getting my lunch, and I'm like, it's okay, we're playing Little Step Bros, that'll be fine. I tune back in, and it's 0-2. I'm like, what? And then we have to like go into like 5 minutes of OT to make sure we don't go out. And I'm just like, oh my God. And then the other games are like just kind of blowouts. But my God, dude, there was a brief moment I'm like, this is about to be the worst thing ever. Are you gonna sell? Not right now. We have been in previous seasons. That's a good challenge. Yeah, we're trying to get back into it. We've been we started a new job, so we are very tired lately, which has made it pretty hard to grind out games. When you get older, chat, you really do need sleep. Don't neglect it. Caffeine can't always save you. Yeah, Comdad, that was actually insane. Yeah, I was getting my lunch, came back thinking everything would be hunky-dory. And yeah, Bass is saying since he was solo casting, he was like, I forgot how much energy it takes out of me, but then the anxiety of that third series, he's like, that literally re-energized me so much. I'll be seeing Seb end of the month. Ooh, all right. Oh, I want to pinch that. Yeah, honestly, they looked a little off for sure. 5-up was definitely not in his bag in the third series in the beginning, but then I think Lawler in between games might have maybe talked, or maybe the boys just resolved it. I think that's kind of like the hardest part about this type of game is that it's very much like trying to make sure these kind of players who are, you know, obviously experienced and mechanical, like 5-up and Talk are insane, but they're also a little bit younger and less experienced in like the super high pressure moments. So I think it leads to them sometimes underplaying. You saw the danger. How's the car? It's gone, Matt. I sold it. I literally, it was so expensive to fix. And so now I'm into an awkward point where I was going to get a new one because I have the capital now. But unfortunately, in order to get my auto financed, my income is my probation period for my job is not done yet, so I'm not technically making enough to legitimize like my estimate for my payment, because they were giving me financing based off of like, oh, you're making on estimate you'd make like 85K or whatever, and I'd be like, oh yeah. But then I realized, oh wait, my probation period ends at August 25th, and my promotion is I'd have to get 2 pay stubs to show them, and that's gonna take me like 4 weeks to get those. So it's really end of September is when I can actually be like, look at my pay stubs, and they're gonna be like, yep, you make that amount, and then go from there. But yeah, I had a pretty good deal that I found online at a dealership that's like very well reviewed, so I was gonna go there, but I actually had it all filled out. I was about to buy, and then I realized right before I was about to submit the credit application, I'm like, I should double check if they probably need what they need for the income verification, because they're not just gonna be like, I'm not gonna be like, yo, vouch, and they're gonna be like, all right, bet. Freddie, I'm sorry about your back. Not a fun injury to have, for sure. I don't think you demoed me. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think he actually hit me on that one. He skimmed like the last pixel of my back bumper to hit me there. Hello, JTB's God. You got an inversion table. Wait, I've seen those. How do you like it? I've heard mixed things. I would greatly enjoy it if our teammates stopped turning upfield on every touch. Like, right. Oh, never mind. Okay. I thought he touched it differently. He just misread it. Sometimes you gotta play for the ball. All right. Nice, Cyber, all right. Wait, teammate left, the guy left, what? Oh. Hey, you're not Sigma. It heats and massages, and it's an inversion table? Damn, you spend like a stack of gold bars for that? The game kicks people sometimes? It really do. You make me look poop? Nah, I wouldn't look at poop, that's how you get an infection. I'm not gonna lie, I thought teammate demoed that guy, so I was like, oh, it's fine. Wait. Yeah, that's about right. I thought teammate demoed him, so I'm like, yeah, let's take our time. And then I didn't do that. If we lose to 2v1, we might actually have to forfeit. We might actually have to retire. All right. And some new guy was faking being me. Damn, crazy tasty. Cool. I was about to say, I'm like, we gotta be careful there. Never too late too. Yeah, I was about to say, I'm like, we lost that game in a 1v2. That would have been pretty bad. I remember that happened to us a while back. We were playing against this one team, and both my teammates abandoned, and it was a 1v3, and I was actually low-key almost in that game. Like, I was like actually handling the pressure at least somewhat okay. And then they realized, wait, why are we trying to like actually play at speed? Let's just demo him, and then it was over. Dumb question, but is there a name for the type of flick you've been using before this game? Rotate your car before you flip. It's a 45-degree flick. It means you rotate your car this way, and then you lean it forward a little bit, and then you kind of like diagonal backflip, and it allows your front of your car to flick up and kind of give it a little bit of lift. It's a nice way to keep the ball low, but if you time it right, it's like perfect. It's like a lot of power on it. I thought it was dodging the guy for the demo, but I guess he didn't go for that. Where I was gifted it. Ah, Birdie, I'm missing so much lore with this inversion table. Okay, good to know. Wait, Captain Crew Play, I also didn't randomize my car. Okay, before next game, chat, someone spam. Don't spam. Actually, all caps, random car at the end of this game. I need to remember to do that. Who? Hopefully teammate doesn't get beat there. Nice. That's fine. Stay sub though. Chef.
Oh, hey, it's my fellow washed friend.
Fellow, buddy. Dude, you are not more washed. You are not even washed. I guarantee it. Hello, Glunktree. You are back. Gonna look up tutorial after this. Keep hitting the top of the backboard since I switched to the Corvette. Well, longer cars are gonna get better flicks because the back of the car is gonna be a little bit easier to rotate through on your flicks. Yeah, 45-degree flick is definitely like the ideal way to approach. It's basically what Moxie does if you ever watch his 1v1s. Ooh, I don't know why you went for that, buddy. If I say I have number 1v1, I guess. I have that turned off for a bit because you guys always cash that in the worst times. So I typically try to do a 1v1 day where I literally just play only 1v1 and I 1v1 chat or whatever. You guys seemed to like it last time I did that. Oh, teammate. That's spooky. Also, YouTube, make sure you like the stream and sub if you're new. Typically GC3SL. Try to post every day for shorts. Last 2 days, I misscheduled a short, so unfortunately it did not go live today or tomorrow or yesterday. I clicked the wrong dates. But yeah, we're back on the posting schedule. Nah. Oh, perfect setup. Never mind. Never going to sub? Damn. Well, that guy's a criminal anyway, so it doesn't matter. Which two is that right now? We've won more of them, I think, than we've lost, so probably mid-16s. That was a long flick you took. Is Moxie the one that said be careful to Zen? No, that's Fairy Peak. But be careful. Mid-16, what happened? I mean, not much. I just haven't played super well. I'm a working man now, so my job gets in the way of being able to like actually focus out through these games sometimes. So there's a lot of games where I'm just like not like there. I've been trying to stream after work because nice shot, Dad. Wild Cyber. So for me, I'm just kind of like dead as hell. And caffeine can't save me, you know, at a certain point, like you're just too tired to actually focus. All right, ceiling bounce. Hey, Venom. Criminals are real people too. Not in your sense. You're probably like a filthy cat burglar. You're the guy with the striped shirt and a cloth mask, tiptoeing with a big bag labeled money through banks. Disgusting. Almost insane. He steals cats. What? I said a burglar. Just because it's a cat burglar, it uses the tactics of a cat, not that you're literally a cat. Buddy, excuse me, sir. How are we still getting flanked? Whatever. I didn't expect him just to bump me. Sorry, team play short and it was crazy. I'm glad, yeah. What's your day job, Chief? I work in tech sales, specifically physical security. So access controls, access control, alarm systems, security systems. Light radar recently, which is a pretty sick tool. No. Sorry, Saber, I assumed you wouldn't have challenged that because you had no angle on it. My bad. I ran right into him and it ruined my take. God dang. Big dork with glasses and a pocket protector. I mean, I have glasses, but they're fake because I have 20/20 vision. My parents paid for the actual vision upgrade. Please censor job, thank you. Yeah, no problem. Next time. Imagine. Fake hipster? I mean, yeah, and you wear stuff for fashion. I wouldn't say I'm a hipster, though. Tried the back post because I knew he was really have to reach for it, and he gets the save. All right, geez. Oh, wow, he actually chowed that. Good talk, have a great stream. See you, Glunk Tree. Ooh, wow, I hate that teammate hit that. That's unfortunate. That was a weird deflection. All right, well, either way, I was expecting a back pass, I was expecting like something else. That was a rough adjustment by me, I will admit, but either way. Fake glass for fashion is trying too hard. What do you mean trying too hard? It just, sometimes they look nice. Yeah, honestly, this rank isn't even that bad, Chef, in terms of like the players and the skill. It's mostly just like tiny stuff, like or occasionally someone will just be like, I should help, and then they just get involved in something where I'm like, man, you really fricked that up, you know? Like, it's like, there's so many moments where if they just trust that their teammate is behind them and they will be able to cover something, it's fine. Like, there's so many times where I'm like, okay, there's literally no situation in which this teammate gets a good play on it. I'm gonna assist. And then they double commit, and I'm like, wait. And then technically, because they were there first, it's me with the double commit, if you know what I mean. A tie on a casual fit? I mean, that could work with the right shirt. Just a skinny tie or something. You would never wear like an actual silk tie or anything. Like a cloth tag, like a. I don't know, I could see that work. Oh, I don't know why I thought I would be able to get in the way a little bit on that one. Horrible touch. First of all. Not sure what that was. That was peak performance, yep. G's where it ties? There's no way anyone says the word G's anymore. Try to see if I can snipe that near post. Nah, is that right? I say G all the time. That's why I said nobody. I'm at Nellis. I'm at Kirtland. What? Oh, are you guys both stationed somewhere? I'm genuinely not sure how he got there first. I disagree that he was able to get around that, but okay. Should have waited. I think he was gonna try to lean into it the last second and extend it, but he actually just went for a bump. But that was a pretty weak one, but still let it happen because I waited too long. Yeah, I was like, I don't really think he has a good angle lined up on that. I always feel like games are harder after you're ranked down because you're expected certain shots or saves. I mean, in 3s and 2s for sure. There's a lot of moments where I'm like, huh? Like, why would you go for that? For me, it happens more defensively. I'm just like, well, it's very obvious that this person should go, and then that person just kind of stares at it, and they're like, what if I don't want it? And I'm like, it's not about if you want it. Like, you fundamentally need to get it. I think he's crashing out. That was also a play in ones where you make it and you're like, why would I do that? And then you kind of roll your eyes at yourself. So I feel him on that. That's... Wow. I think literally every single one of my goals has been like counterattack exactly like that. A T2371? Huh? All right, we're gonna fake this. Oh no. Yeah, I was about to say, I'm like, that's a forfeit, 100%. Corvette Wells, thanks. Also, we need to do the random car for crafting creep play, so let's do that right now. Create new preset, customize car, random. Oh yeah. That's the thing. Hey, chat. Wait, we're back. I'm 1733. I told you, chef. Maybe we're not as low as we thought. Now the wheels. I mean, that would violate the random car. We're gonna play one game with a truly random car, and then we'll go back and get the actual wheels. Hey, Swingu. That guy's lying. Oh, I mean, I thought we were lower. Nice. We're playing Ren? Hey, shout out Ren. On the post shot for falling from D3 to Plat 3. Ooh, okay, wow, he really waited that one out. Yeah, unfortunately, Roar was kind of cooked there, my bad. What is this boost thing? It's like a mustache. That's off-brand Ren. I love that. Yeah, the fake players, the exact same usernames is actually really good players. The toothpaste strip? Oh, it's the black toothpaste strip or something? Nice, solo? Go, okay. I was about to say, I'm trying to get the lightest steel on that. I think it's called Stripe, probably. It's called the Colgate. Oh, I got absolutely cooked on that. Not good with kickoffs on these longer cars. Always struggle. I feel slipped, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't expect teammate to hit it right down. I was positioning for something else, and then right as I moved in, I was like, oh wait, hold on, I'm too close to the play. Do you guys realize what boost I have? It's the taco boost. The random car for a Danger Taco stream gives me the taco boost. It's fate. You would. Okay. I had a feeling that they were not going to go for that originally. Oh, I thought someone was on me. Not a huge fan of this hitbox, but... There's no way I pin dropped that in between him. Oh no. I think he gave me the near post for 1 pixel. Oh, that's pretty devious, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I'd be pissed. 100% of the near post blocked off. He's like, he can't score, and then I tuck it in just behind him. It's what the kids call slipping in the back door. Wait, no, don't call it that. Do you used to trade when it was back in the game? The only time I would ever trade would be like, wow, this decal's sick. And someone's like, I have an extra. And then they would give it to me. That's it. I never actually traded. Ugh. My first touch on this is like a little off for sure. Ah. Bad timing in that flick, that's fine. Hey, Air Force does have an esports team. They're actually really good too. Among the branches. Yeah, I don't know if Air Force also does it like the Army. Like the Army actually, I think, gives you a bonus to play on the esports team because it's used as like a marketing arm of the Army. Or at least they used to do that, or have like some element of that. But I don't know if the Air Force has a branch like that. Or like a funding mechanism like that. Oh, he almost Evo flicked on me, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, we're just gonna keep that high. Teammate, luckily, will never be scored on because it's a very easy save with 100 boost. Nice. And then we're gonna let that bounce, and then we're going to cut and then backflip. Ooh, if that was higher. I'm gonna leave that. Almost perfect goal. Kind of risky, but you gotta risk it for the brisk sometimes. Not a huge fan of that. Ooh. Teammate, just slap it anywhere upfield. You can do it. In a world where a teammate actively passes. One man. Oh! Not gonna lie, teammate kind of cooked on that bump. No! He backed away. Oh wait, we're not tied? Throwable. Nice. I was looking for some brisket. Oh my god, why'd you bring a brisket, dude? I would murder for some brisket. Get time off for travel for whatever land events happen, but you don't get pay bumps and authorized leaves. Ew. You said it, not me. I said risk it for the brisk. You guys are too young to remember the original RLCS commercials where Brisk was a sponsor, like Brisk iced tea. Yeah, it's like take the risk, drink the brisk, or whatever was like their tagline for it. Try to hit that in the back of my car. Lol. Oh my god, imagine if I cut into that, and I think he was playing my cut. Wait, he bumped me into that. That's crazy. Crouton, if we don't get the save, it's all for nothing. Well, all right, about enough time. Sugar Mama, what am I missing in chat? Crouton was 1800 yesterday. Yeah, he dropped a lot. Hold on, I need to see this again. My brain was off. I thought he was going for the ball. I was very lost. I was like, oh wait, hold on. Why is that ball not going forward? AFK until forfeit with a teammate. Yeah, that's a rough one. Fighting poison with poison. Yeah, I mean, more toxicity is not going to hurt anything. I think, honestly, if people... Because I hear this a lot. People are always like, man, I just hate toxic people so much. Just every game is blah, blah, blah. And it's like, the chat's terrible. And I'm like, yeah, but just turn off the chat. Like, legit, if your biggest complaint about a game is the quick chat is too toxic, then just don't have quick chat. But sometimes it isn't. Well, yeah, but the thing is, like, you have to think about it. Is the negative quick chats enough to make you not want to play as compared to the positive moments, you know? Like, I would rather have no chat if I was actively getting my day ruined because people are toxic to me and quick chatting and typing super awful things, you know? I'm like, I don't know. I feel like your gameplay experience would improve if you didn't have to deal with toxicity. Chat, don't forget to like the stream. Nah, screw that. Donate $70,000 to stream chat so I can pay off all loans and debt. And then we're going and putting a down deposit on a Lambo, chat. You know me. Oh, Crouton. I gave you 9 minutes to get boost. What happened here? Hey, so hi. So hail? I'm not entirely sure. That's unfortunate. Hello, String Daddy. Oh. Currently upside down watching stream. I was watching way too much Stranger Things. Bro. Uh-oh. Play the block. That works. Placement. Ooh, just missed that top shelf. Are you buying a Lambo? I'm buying nothing, dude, for a while. I just realized. I was actually about to buy a car last night, deadass. I had like it on the payment thing, and then I realized I don't have my raise yet, which means I don't have pay stubs to prove I'm making what I'm making to get my financing. So I have to hold off for probably the next, like, basically 2 months, which sucks. Hey, Pizza Oven. Ooh, imagine. Sell my car. Fair. Oof. Oh, man. Rough. Also, that was scoreable. I rushed the angle. You're selling your car, let me drive it down to Austin. I don't even live in Austin. What car do you have? Nice. Hey, Freddie. Only problem I found, even D1, D2 in hoops, some people don't know, but who goes for kickoff, but it's rare. Wheels, 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 wheels. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. We got it. 2016 Honda Sonata, 81 miles. What's funny is that I was gonna buy a Hyundai. I'm trying to get something pretty new though, so I can rely on having it for a while. Like I bet that still runs pretty great, but I'm trying to make sure that I'm keeping it standard with my stuff. So I think I'm just gonna wait for it now. I had a Hyundai. I mean, my first car was a Hyundai. I had my little Hyundai accent. I love that car. You're so good. We're all right. I don't know about so good. But yeah, I do love Hyundai. I would also want to either get a Hyundai, Honda or Toyota. And there's a couple of good things in my neighborhood. There was the car I was gonna buy was a 2024 Hyundai Elantra with 28,000 miles on it for $17,500. And I'm like, damn. And after taxes and everything, it was like $18,700 or something like that. And I'm just like, damn, that's like super affordable. And I was just about to put on my financing, and then I realized, oh wait, I don't have my proof yet. So, kind of a bummer, but that's okay. Why can't we just be independently wealthy, chat? Why has it got to be like that? You do an F-350 Super Duty? Yeah, I'd never need a truck. There's not a single point I would ever need that. Noise. Reckon Arlo's, do Patakas in danger? No. You don't know the lore. I still don't have the Corvette wheels. I'm such an idiot. I'm sorry. Do you reckon Arlo's tougher in terms of skill compared to games like COD and FIFA? I mean, it's a different skill set. I think Rocket League is more complex mechanically that a lot of people don't understand. Like, I think once you play the game more and more, you'll start to understand, like, how many factors go into being good at Rocket League. Like, yeah, it takes a lot to be good at any video game, but Rocket League, like, in a lot of games, you're just, like, in FIFA, for example, there's no Z-axis. So, for example, if you're playing in the game, you're just controlling a character up, down, left, right, across the field. Whereas with Rocket League, you're not only controlling how high up the field it goes, you're also getting boosts to accelerate players even faster. You're also controlling every single rotation aspect of your car. You also have to then time a moving ball across the air, put the ball in a certain position. Like, at a high level, this game is, like, so insanely complex. I love it because of that. It's why I don't truly believe there's a skill ceiling in this game. There's always going to be something you need to improve on. You got denied because of pay stuff? Well, I mean, if you don't mind me asking, like, what were you making? Yeah, combining with, like, YouTube income and esports and whatnot, I might have to use bank statements anyway, but yeah, I'm gonna be making probably 85K by the end of the year, or that'll be my ultimate, like, income threshold. So I kind of have to try to show that. Problem is like, I can't really do that until my pay raise kicks in, and I don't really want to get rejected on a finance if my income is still lower than that, because then they're going to be like, wait, what the heck? Gonna head to bed. All right, Ching Daddy, thanks for popping in. Good luck selling your car. Yeah. Putting 8,000 down though is criminal though. You should have gotten approved on that. That's what, 5,500 in financing. Like, really? They don't trust you to 5,500 loan, unless you're making literally like $20,000 a year. Like, I don't know what they were thinking you couldn't afford. Like, on a 60-month term, $5,000 paid off. That's like, especially with that much down, you were paying absolutely nothing for that. Taco eats Taco Bell. Au contraire. Oh, he kind of flexed on me, I'm not gonna lie. I forgot we're actually in a good rank again. Oof, I thought I needed to block it. Ronnie, buddy. What are we doing there? Well, yeah, not the best clear, but I gave you some time, and then you went to the corner, and then you missed the corner, question mark? Nope, he got it, but then he just pre-jumped terribly. He didn't even have to go for that. I don't know what's going on there. Nice, okay, there's one. Very kind of runny to leave that boost, but oh, I thought he was trying to bump me. Whoops. What? I chipped that up as high as possible, and he still got that read. Wow. A year's worth of stubs for my job? Actually, screw that, dude. What? That's actually wild. I'm sorry, but that's insane that you would need a full year of pay stubs. Was this like an actual dealership, or was it like one of those like small ones? Like, definitely not sleazy dealers that's like, you know, just has like a bunch of cars in a gated lot. Because that seems like a real dealership would be fine with taking that risk. Or whatever, but it's insane to me to think like you would need a whole year of pay. Year after COVID? Oh yeah, they were probably a little lean. You still haven't been keeping it real, why not? I don't know, man, you're keeping it the least real. Also, I'm gonna ban you, so. I overthought that touch a lot. These guys are good though, that we're playing. I was practicing, but I never get good. Maybe not practicing well. Big Lad's not cool and probably not doing if you want to keep a lady around. Chris, you're so 14-year-old coded. I don't need to take advice from you. How the two's going? Oh, we're back to GC3. That's all right. I practiced like 25 minutes, not enough. But if you're a lower rank, you need to practice a lot to get better. I like how he's saying this as if, like, my whole channel is based around the concept of wearing glasses is going to... I have a wife? Man. That's a worse punishment than death. Imagine being married to that all day. Your wife out here, like, crocheting, knitting, going on hikes with their friends. What's your husband do for fun? He goes online and acts like a 14-year-old in rage baits online. Oh. I would have thought he would be like more successful or more interesting than that. No, he just does that. Uh-oh. Oh, you saved that. Okay. Okay. I heard my teammate behind me, but he was a little farther away than I thought. Yeah, it's rough. She's sitting right next to me laughing, and I might subscribe. Hello, there's Chris Crime, and then there's Miss Crime. Ooh, I'm sorry, buddy. I wanted the boost more. My bad. I didn't think you'd touch it soft. I thought you'd catch that. I don't know why he jumped. He like was alone on that. So maybe he thought the person flipping toward me was the opponent. Interesting. Alright, Frost, you gotta... No! Dude has not hit an aerial all game. Unfort. Liability in the back, buddy. MC1 in practice 1.5 hours before comp. I mean, I just feel like people need to remember that like this game is a huge amount of muscle memory. And I think a lot of people just play ranked all the time and they're like, that's what's gonna get me better. I'm like, it's not though. Like you're just gonna play a lot of games, but you're not gonna actually improve consistency. That's what the whole point of custom training and free play is. I think there's like a graph that basically the lower your rank, the more time you should spend in custom training and ranked. Or than ranked. And then basically as your rank increases, you can take a little bit less time in ranked and free play and whatnot, and you can decrease it, and whatever. Because the problem is with all you, why you don't have the boost for that. Oh, he does. I think I was gonna take a different path. I got it. Oh, that was close. He actually delayed that really bad. Good job, teammate. Well, aw. All right, just avoid the demo. Excellent, teammate. Well, because like part of improving, yeah, is playing against people that challenge you, but why? I don't know if my teammate actually is a conscious. I don't know why you're turning toward, like, in what universe is this going to the corner? Like, it's going 100% toward, why are you turning? I don't know, man. I don't really know his thought process there. I think he was just pay attention to the ball. Grab that. Pass? Ah, I waited too long. Waited too long. Too slow. Nice flick. Problem is I'm not there. That's a shame. What? We're down by 3, I forgot. Oof, I was playing the 50. Nope. That's really funny. I was chipping him because I thought he would dive straight at it, and he actually waited. I'm like, buddy, you just accepted that was a goal instead of actually just, I don't know. Oh my God, he flew off the backboard, was floating. That's why he was slow. Okay, never mind. I almost threw that. That's really funny. Play the corner, nice. Hey, Ronnie, your shooting is bad. That's why you practice it. Hand it off and go for a bump. Nice. Nice. Excellent pass. All right, he's picking it up. He's picking it up. I use GeForce to run Rocket League. I connect my controller to my phone and play Rocket League on GeForce. Connect my controller to my phone and play Rocket League on GeForce. I don't think that's how it works, buddy. What? GeForce, the technology for graphics cards on PCs, is running Rocket League on your phone. Man. No, the web. You're running a web-based. What are you talking about? Are you streaming Rocket League like you're like a Google Stadia or something? You gotta have the worst input delay of all time, though. My toaster's mining Bitcoin. I freaking knew it, dude. It's on Google. I'm super lost, dude. What's Ronnie saying? He's playing Rocket League on his phone through a browser. And also hooking up a controller into a phone, which is really making me lose my mind. I have no idea what he's referring to. You can run Rocket League on mobile? You can't, which is why I'm really confused what he's doing here. He says it's on Google, which makes me feel like he does have a outmoded Google Stadia, and what he's doing is basically streaming Rocket League to his phone and opening through a web browser, which has to be the laggiest experience of your life. Well, it's 2 straight games where we are playing against opponents who are pretty good, and we kind of sold 3-4 goals, so yeah, I don't know about that. I'm gonna Q dodge that guy as we get the Corvette wheels or whatever. What? I don't have him. The Corvette ZR1 wheels equipped. Why didn't they show up then? Sort by most recent, maybe? Where are my wheels? Chat. Where are the Corvette wheels? You gonna do a private match with mutators first? What? Play a private match with mutators during the summer road trip. But it says right there. I'll do it later. No, I'm not in the mood to do that. Y'all make a vid of it? No. View the mutator 1 goal? Okay, that's fair enough. Hurry. Banger. What a private match, chat. Yay! 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 Okay, cool. We'll try to keep threes. Let's see. Let's see how it goes. Coco played KBM for a week and got C1 but couldn't aerial that well. Aerialing on KBM is definitely the hardest part of it. Ronnie, you know damn well that I'm not adding you. You know dang well that I don't add people. We gotta demo Caribou because he's a collegiate player. He's also a homie. You would go off the ceiling. No, bro, if I canceled that flick, that was such a clean setup too. If I Q in 2 and 2s, good luck. But also no. Oh. Nah. I turned too soon and I was like, yeah, that is not gonna be airable. What am I doing? No ceiling? Okay, I was trying to play up ceiling. So I was like, I'm not gonna be able to get there, but I can bait that guy on the backboard out if I touch that first. All right, hit it across. Man, I'm trying to bump this guy so slow. I'm gonna cut that. Not gonna lie, if that went in, would have cried. Now free car low-key lit. Yeah, we'll try it out after this. We'll use it for the rest of the stream, see how it feels. Give you guys the review. Love your 3's gameplay, by the way, you're the GOAT. Thank you. Slaughter! Oh, I was trying the weakest shot ever to hit that in the back post, but guess that just wasn't that threatening. Hey, teammate, you want to stay middle? Bang. Ah, oh, you dick. Hit the crazy pinches with the new car? I bet. Uh-oh, I'm huge. Unless you're talking soulmate. Bro, if I met someone and they were playing Rocket League, I already knew right there. They are not the one. You know who Mizu is? Yeah, Mizu's my half-brother. We're raised in the same home in rural Arkansas. But our parents got divorced, so he went to live in Canada. No! I didn't think he'd get that over him. Rise the beat dropped. I'm not even listening to the music YouTube is listening to, so that's kind of cool if it was on the beat drop. Another reminder, chat, sub if you're new on YouTube, like the stream, and comment below your favorite ice cream. Do you play any other games? Yeah, I play Doki Doki Literature Club. And that's it. I play a lot of games off stream. We played Crab Champions on this stream, and low-key that stream kind of popped off. There was so many viewers for no reason. YouTube viewership is actually really good today, so thank you guys for popping in. I do owe you guys a Fortnite stream because I have played maybe 3 minutes of Fortnite in my entire life. Yeah, that was a little overly complicated. My bad, teammate. He's gonna bang that one. Are we gonna pop that over him? Oh, he never went. Okay. Oh, teammate, you were up. How many hours? I played for about half an hour, so I don't know, pretty good. Apparently I'm the second highest rank already, so I don't know, this game's kind of easy. I think I'm just a generational gamer, you know? Uh-oh, chat, we might get balled here. Why would you cut in on the play? Oh no, your brain turned off. Why would you do that? Why would you cut in on that? Oh, we had it, dude. All we had to do is just play the flick. Oh, sorry. Well, that's a rough one. Are you gonna play rematch? I'm not gonna lie, dude. Rematch kind of lost me. I'm like, I think the game is cool and I enjoyed playing with my friends, but I tried playing it by myself the other day. I just couldn't get into it again. Like, I don't know. It's like fun, but it doesn't grip me the same way Rocket League or like just a single player game would right now. Also, that shouldn't have been a loss. That was a really cringy goal at the end. But also a really good flick by Essexite. University of Florida collegiate player. Oh, didn't think that would go through. Nice shot. Are you the only one that your works that plays Rocket League? I actually got hired at that work because I got recommended by for an interview from Austin, one of my YouTube mods. So he actually got me my job. And he plays Rocket League, I believe. Forgot to swap cars? What do you mean? I remember asking you the crab game you were streaming it, and you said you were playing it because you uninstalled Rocket League. Yeah, that's the funny thing. I told you guys, like, I'm not playing Rocket League for a bit because literally, like, I'm gonna lose my mind. I was just not enjoying ranked at all. And then literally the moment I uninstalled it, the very next day, I look at my YouTube and it's like, hey, this short is way more viewed. Hey, this short is the most viewed in like the past like 6 months you've uploaded. Hey, this short is now the new Vozud. Hey, this short, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like gaining a bunch of subs and I'm like, okay, so all of a sudden the algo detected I was about to stop making stuff and they were like, all right, well, let's give you a bunch of views. The fact that we had over 100 viewers at one point this stream was kind of wild, I'm not gonna lie. Forgot to swap cards to Corvette. Did I get it yet? I thought you had to play 5 games with the new wheels or whatever. Yeah, I think I have to play 5 games. I think this is 1. Death Stranding. Yeah, have you been enjoying Death Stranding? It looks like such a weird game, but that's just like a Kojima game in general, though. I'm gonna hope that he's back. Ooh, sometimes that's a fun way to roll it. You get around the first guy and then it just rolls toward the middle and then you tap it in. Doesn't always work in, but it's a fun time to try out. Remember that stream we got so much money? No. You guys should remind me. Remind me of the experience. Donate 1,000 right now, or else you're fake. Nice. Was that the birthday stream? I think it was a birthday stream, yeah. It still didn't even break my single stream record for donations. That's how crazy we've had some days. Yeah. I only got $300 now, like in your account. Sounds like that's $300 you could donate to a Danger Taco near you. Fraud. Unfortunately, guys, Freedy is officially placed on the Danger Taco fraud watch. Your Chase account? Well, how about you chase your debit card across the house and then type those numbers into the 10. No, I'm kidding. No one has to donate in stream chat. Obviously, it's always voluntary. I appreciate anyone who donates, but I don't like it when viewers are like, "I'm so sorry I can't donate." I'm like, buddy, you don't have to donate. Like, that's just like if you want to do it. Like, that cool, but I don't judge anyone who doesn't. The only people I judge are the people who are like, $100 if you hit a flip reset in that game, and then I do it, and they're like, and then they leave, and I'm like, you guys are freaking cowards. Yeah, that was my bad, SX. I thought that guy was gonna double it across. Metal Gear's my favorite franchise. On DS is gonna be weird, but I couldn't believe how much enjoyment I got of delivering packages. There's something about it. There's a early access game I was playing the other day. It's called like Cozy Delivery Service or whatever. And it's literally just like a cozy game where you're just a cat in a little car in a mountain village delivering packages. Apparently the full game is gonna have like a whole storyline and all this like lore and world building and whatever. But I'm like, honestly, this game is just like kind of fun, just driving around packages. Yeah, like Death Stranding's so much more than that. It's like a frickin'... You're delivering packages, but you're also like setting up an internet across the world, and you're also like, you have guns and you're fighting mercenaries. Like, I don't even know what's happening in this game. Donkey's review did not answer any of the questions I feel like I had about that franchise either. Dude, these frickin' whiffs are so hard to read. I was like, all right, is he gonna go for that? Is he gonna go for that? The fact these guys are just chasing this down is crazy to me too. Change the rule, do you have to donate at least $1,000 to watch you? I don't know how many viewers I would get, buddy. It would bang for the couple that would actually want to, though. Like, fine. There's absolutely no way you just got that. Dude, these guys. Yeah, we were pretty low boost in that. Honestly, I probably could have rushed that. I just didn't want to go forward. I think he was taking the long turn to just see if I would rush, because if I rushed, then he could just cut it over me. These guys. Oh, I hate when randoms are actually coordinating. Waste of time, all right. These guys actually peaked super hard in the second half of that game. It does have a light combat, but it's not really focused. The whole building the network is story missions, but the main premise is that makes some 90% of the gameplay is take cargo from A to B. There's a high chance that that would be incredibly boring, so the fact that they were able to make that compelling is always interesting. Because that's like my big, that's like, I remember when Starfield was getting released, I was kind of interested in it, but I was like, I don't trust Bethesda to not screw up a game, so yeah, let's not buy that. And then all the reviews are basically that. Starfield is like, I remember the Nakey Jakey review is like, confirmed a fear I had, where it's like so much of Bethesda is fetch quests. Hey! Like, over there, warrior, there's someone who went to this cave and they haven't come back. I think they might have been kidnapped by the blah, 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 like, brotherhood. Go rescue them and kill anyone that stands in your way or whatever. And then you go over there and then blah, blah, blah. Like, okay, cool. But the thing is, in Starfield, people are like, hey, go tell this guy across the galaxy that I said this. And it's like, buddy, it is a future in which we have spaceships flying across galaxies and different planets, and you guys don't have any way to send an email or a text or whatever. Like, why am I physically traveling to someone to deliver a message? I just gotta confirm that, like, there's a lot of that in Starfield. Crazy how time works. What? All right, chat, we have to reacclimate. This is our really low MMR rank. So these games are gonna be ugly, dude. All right, prepare. Why are you going in and out on that? For me, it's taco time, correct answer. But I am also just about 10 o'clock. Shout out Central Time! It's never Modelo time, I hate beer. That's a bold move. Wow, I can't believe they cut that right through the middle. Nice. Ask your boss if you got SL, you should get a raise. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna care about that. I'm getting a raise already in like 3 weeks. I just gotta lock in, you know? Wow, I had it. No, take it to stop hitting upfield. You don't have tools to immerse to give you a sense of accomplishment. Okay, so you're like, you're doing some quests just to flex your gear and whatnot. Okay. I personally think the one thing I really wish all stealth games took note of is I love Metal Gear Solid 5's stealth system where if you're in a base and you like kill a soldier, you have to hide their body, otherwise it alerts people. I always love that idea of having to pick up and drag them like behind a desk or like into a trash can or dumpster or whatever. I always think that's something that's so cool that no other game I've seen like mimics it. Like there is stealth mechanics of like, can someone see you? Like, oh, you have to, and all these like other things, but like I always was like, that's the one feature of Metal Gear Solid 5. I was always like, that's super cool. Get my cats a job. No, they're my little princesses. They should never have to work. Oh. This is another thing about this game that's tough. Someone certainly is challenging this, and then Duck is 9 minutes behind the rotation and doesn't go, and then I go too early, and it's like, oh, well, if he was on time on that, that would have been probably something I could have gotten deflection on. Assassin's Creed has that? Yeah, but Assassin's Creed is made by Ubisoft, and that's just an L. Nah, I think Ubisoft has cool, like, art design. I've just never really enjoyed the gameplay of those games. Hey, Osito. Get the car fixed already? Nope, I sold it. So I am currently in the market for a new car. Problem is I don't get my promotion until 2 months or 3 weeks from now, which means that I need to wait even longer to get the pay stubs for it so that when I do the car financing, they can actually prove, you know. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm his dad. Tomb Raider. Oh, I'm gonna be a dead ass. I haven't played a Tomb Raider game since the Xbox 360 days. Tomb Raider's funny because it's like, hey, let's walk through this ancient tomb that no humans have been in for 4 centuries. Also, coincidentally, there's a machine gun upgrade in here. It's like, wait, why? Why would these ancient civilization people have an upgrade for my, you know, semi-automatic or whatever? Should do an IRL work stream. That would be boring as hell, Freedy, I'm not gonna lie. Also, there's a lot of information that should not be leaked in those calls, or in those types of streams. Oh, did not think Void would turn on that. Damn, guys, love throwable games. Nice, might as well save you the stress. What kind of car are you thinking? Probably a Hyundai or a Toyota or Honda. Since I'm forced to wait, all I'm gonna do is just save every single cent I can into a literal savings account so I can just put a solid down deposit. And hopefully I'm just getting like a solid car. A lot of really good value Hyundai Elantras around me, and Sonatas. They're not like my #1 choice, but I'm like in terms of cost and reliability and also a brand I trust and know, I'm like, you could rock that. You know The Sandlot? It's my favorite older movie. That's sad that you're calling it old. That's like right in the middle of my childhood. Good choices. Yeah, I was happy with the choices. Selection's pretty good. Around me, all the Hondas are like 7+ years old. Like obviously they're probably gonna be fine. Like a 2019 Honda with 60K miles. That's probably great, but I'm like, I want a little bit fewer miles. I want to get under, in an ideal range, I want to get under 30K miles for a car that was made 2022 or newer, which does limit my search a little bit, but I'm like, it's fine. You could rock a Scarab. I'm not driving a Scarab, guys. But yeah, got rid of the car, which is nice. Someone wrote me a very rude thing in the dust that gathered on my poor Mini Cooper. Very violently disturbed person. I was taking up a spot in the garage, so, you know, I guess people are angry. Except for the fact that I'm obligated. I get a spot in the garage. Love the new car smells. I mean, it's not gonna be a new car, but yeah, I know what you mean. I don't know, I was super excited. I was gonna pick up actually my Elantra today. I was filling out a purchase form, and that's when I realized the financing issue that I was about to run into. I could probably still get financing, but I also know that if I finance with my pay stubs right now, they're gonna think that I'm a broke bitch and my rate's gonna be absolutely atrocious. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not really in the mood to pay literally like $150 more a month just because my rate's gonna jump like crazy. Noise. Skippy is not a name I've seen in a minute. Wish I could have Taka's new car. Free. There's absolutely no way you're legally allowed to drive. Oh, thought I had it. I'm 16, so kinda. So I was right. You might have your permit, but there's no way you're able to drive by yourself. I'd have to be in the car with you if you drove it. We'll get out. Yeah. Not the best approach. Reversal. I go for a demo, sad. Che, you know what I haven't had in a minute that I don't necessarily crave, but I do wonder if I'd still enjoy it? Mini pasta shells and meatballs, Chef Boyardee. You guys ever have that? Hey, onion toaster. It's never chalked. It's pretty chalked. I don't know, man. Oh, I tried to spike that down. It's fine. How you doing, Toaster? Long time no see. What you been up to? Nope. Give me a reason to use my Prime sub on you. I'm the only taco-based streamer that is worth your time. And also because I'm gonna kidnap your dog. If not. Pasta always goated, sure. The only thing that's never chalked is tacos. Luscious locks. Okay. I need to get a haircut again. I'm gonna kidnap your Central Standard Time. Interesting. The heist of the century is gonna steal the entirety of Central Time as a time zone. What time is it? I don't know. The clock is just the shrug emoji. Samba was quick on that one, all right. I was hoping he just missed that. Ooh, Mina, okay. I think these are old University of Texas at Arlington players. I know Genghis and Mina are. Samba graduated a while back. Oh, just skip, yeah, I thought you were middle. Kids Cuisine. Yo, I told my mom, do you remember Kid Cuisines? And she's like, what? I was like, Kid Cuisine. And she looked at me like I was crazy. She's like, what are you talking about? I would never get you that. And I'm like, Dad got me that. And she's like, you got 8 Kid Cuisine? It's like, how often? I'm like, well, not like a lot, but like, you know, growing up, sometimes it was just easier to make that than prep dinner. And she looked at me like I was abused. She was like, I'm so sorry you were eating that. That stuff is like not nutritious. I'm like, I mean, that's fine. It worked out. I grew up strong, maybe not big and strong, but it's okay. I'm only 6'10", the run to the litter. It's okay. Been lurking for 2 hours. Hell yeah, Matt L. That's what it's about. You just locked in. Matt L. aura farming, but realizes he can't actually be seen. Mom that cares about nutrition. I mean, she was a nurse, so she was just making sure I was eating like a good diet. So when she learned I was eating that hyper processed kid cuisine, not gonna lie though, back in the day, kid cuisine, there's something about it. Just felt cozy. A Ronzi pinch? Is that a way to make homemade tortellini? That's embarrassing. Anyway, any unks in chat remember the Frozen 2 with the penguin on the head and mac and cheese, right? That is literally kid cuisine. Yeah, it's the penguin. With like gelled hair or whatever. I'm gonna show you guys my favorite one. Kid cuisine. No, stop queuing. Cool, we have an AFK. Or not, wait. All right. Okay, your cat's all ronzled up. I don't know what words you're saying, but I'd like you to stop. Bro's having a stroke over here. Ah, I was trying to double tap that with a flick. Just finished training. A likely story, Ronnie. Oh, imagine. I made up that word. I would have never guessed. Man, I want to pass it back, but everyone left, so I was like, all right, well. Not sure why I hit it at that angle. If I hit it any further to the right or any further to the left, that would have been fine, but I hit it in between. Some Kid Cuisine, Cartoon Network, and Nesquik. I don't have a lot of Nesquik. I don't think I've ever had Nesquik that was like from the powder. I've only drank those like bottled Nesquiks that you get in like a vending machine, you know? Zach chatters with me. I mean, it's late at night. Sometimes there's a lot of lurkers. People like to just chill. I know who you are. Darren. There's got to be at least one Darren in there, you know? Also, YouTube, if you guys are new to the stream, make sure to drop a like. Make sure to drop a sub. Tomorrow we're going to be locked in. We're going to be on 8 hours of sleep. We're gonna have caffeine in us. We're gonna have good food in us. Lots of protein. For long-lasting energy. And we're going to probably get off after this game, though. But viewership's been great today. I've not looked at the stats at all. So when people said, "Oh, we had 100 earlier," I was like, "What?" The fact we're still over 50 is pretty lit. One of the better streams we've had in a bit. And yet no $1,000 donations. Again, fraud watch, all of you. All right, it's fine. I'll get back. Oh, reversal. Carry us to the promised land. Or do that. We got a Dayron. I interacted with a guy in Phoenix the other day, Kavon. It's Kavon. Wanted to air dribble that, but I knew I was gonna get bumped. Reverse turn. You don't need a lot of boost. Just jump. Dunk. Ooh, no. He was smart. He hit it below me. All right, we got 30 seconds. Nice pass. Sorry. Ooh. I think a reverse would turn on that. Also, more importantly, I didn't think both of us would beat him to that. That's kind of crazy. Buddy, you got a flick. Wait. Reversal. Oh no! Honestly, oh, we're playing ETS Esports. We're playing their B team or whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna peace out, chat. I am tired. I also am starting to get a migraine. I think I haven't eaten in a bit, so I think that's why. Anyway, peace out. Much love. YouTube if you're new, sub, and if you're not new, screw you. I hate you. You're scum. Yeah, sorry about no uploads past 2 days. I completely forgot I misscheduled them, so I have to shift those, and they should be out tomorrow. Yeah, peace out, everybody, and yeah. Oh, now, yes. We're gonna have to rebuild our rank for sure. Being only GC2 is pretty sad in 3, so we'll get it back. Anyway.